Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and once again we got a Devstream summary, super quick style, this time for Devstream 162. You gotta bear in mind, this is the last Devstream until TennoCon hits. TennoCon is on July 16th, so let's jump right into it. New Cavalero offerings, incarnate weapons. We're talking about a dagger and a shotgun. Operator and void sling changes. Essentially, they're not 100% happy with what's going on, and of course the community provided a whole lot of feedback, and they are trying or attempting to fix it. Eximus Overguard changes. Long story short, they are nerfing Overguard. We have a bit more detail on that, but it's a ongoing discussion. Zaraman mission changes. We're getting power rift buffs. Essentially, it's 30 seconds buff for 10-minute cooldown. Awesome. And more. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Operator Void Sling changes. Void Sling twins bring increased movement by adding strafe and backslings. Fantastic! Yay! Now did you notice how slinging through the air wasn't exactly super accurate? Essentially it followed the cursor, which in an FPS does make sense, but from a gameplay perspective it might make more sense to actually follow the direction your operator is facing in. Honestly, I never really had a problem with the Void Slings following my cursor, simply because it was easier for me to turn on a dime. But there you go, they're trying to make things feel a bit more streamlined and all whatnot. Now the ongoing transference, responsiveness and improvements, they move transference over to the client side, so you're not at the mercy of your host's ping. For example, if I have a horrible ping and you have a horrible ping to me and you're in my party, essentially that's gonna ruin your transference experience. They moved it to client side, which should make the transference feel a whole lot more responsive, which is absolutely fantastic. But in actual execution, it doesn't really feel like that. They are digging deeper, and I quote, "We need to dig deeper to make everything a bit more smoother," and they are looking to do that, so thumbs up for that. Additional arcane slot for your amps. Yay, fantastic. How do you get one? Yes, because it's not gonna be on by default. You need to grind for it. 20,000 standing with the Steadfast, the brand new standings down on the Zaraman, to get an adapter to put on your amp to get one more slot. And trust me, you will want one more slot. I'll show you why in just a minute. Changing to forced. Oh yeah, did you notice how operator bubbles nullify your powers? I didn't notice until somebody pointed out. So apparently that wasn't a bug, that was a feature. Thankfully they are correcting it now. The Overguard nerf. What can I say about it? It's an Overguard nerf. It's gonna be less Overguard, and they went to talk about the Nox. You guys know the Nox. How is the correct way to kill a Nox? That's right, you destroy the glass portion of the helmet and then it's not as tanky. Essentially, the Nox is gonna wear its Overguard on its helmet, so if you take away the glass with a couple of hits, yeah, essentially the Overguard goes away. Your targets will be less tanky, is as simple as that. But of course, because a whole lot of the community didn't like the fact that the targets will be less tanky, it's an ongoing feedback and discussion thing. So while intents and purposes, head on over to the official Warframe forums and let them know what you think. And they also fixed Overguard counting as health and taking damage from vital status effect, and I was hoping they didn't notice that, but there you go, beggars can't be choosy. And lastly, quality of life changes. Let's talk about fast travel for open spaces, open worlds. Remember how we used to blink around with the Itzel and it was fantastically good fun? Nowadays we're gonna be able to use these blink pads to get all over the place. I don't get you sometimes, DE, I really don't. Scorpion and Ancient changes. Oh yeah, new counterplay opportunity. If you were not on a frame or using an ability that made you immune, a Scorpion or a healer could like hook you and then pull you in, like the whole Scorpion move and all whatnot. Now you can dodge. After you get hooked, you get a chance to like barrel roll, bullet jump, so the Scorpion doesn't pull you in, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, a few additional things before I show you the arcanes, because from my point of view those are the highlight. We're gonna be getting a brand new landing craft. The brand new landing craft is essentially the Zaraman shuttle, and it will have a really cool special ability when you activate the support charge. You guys remember support charges? Yes, yeah, that's the thing. It's gonna reveal all the secrets in a 100-meter area, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, nowadays you gotta go down to the Zaraman when you do a mission, you activate one of those little orbs and a 10-0 projection shows up and leads you to a secret. This is gonna be a whole lot better than that. Now let's see those arcanes. Now these are the examples that they showed live on stream. Let me deactivate the webcam so you can see more clearly. Molt Reconstruct. This is a Warframe Arcane, rank 5. Heal yourself and allies 10 health for each point of energy spent on abilities. Absolutely fantastic. One more for your Warframe. This one is called Molt Augmented. Rank 5 on kill, 0.24 ability strength stacks up to 250 times, which is fantastic. Eternal Logistics. This is for your amps. This is why I said you want another amp slot for your amp. On Void Sling, 72% amp ammo efficiency for 8 seconds, that's but the next one, Eternal Onslaught, this is the one that really is cool. On Energy Depleted, plus 210% critical chance for 8 seconds, which is absolutely bloody insane. Now I saved the best for last. Cascadia Flare, it's a secondary arcane. On Heat status effect, 12% damage for 12 seconds, and this one stacks up to 480%. Though it should be said it's still flat damage, and we got plenty of sources for flat damage. Two more things that should be pointed out. First of all, are you familiar with Archimedean Yonta? Because after the Echoes of Zaraman hits, you will have one additional option down here, which will allow you to trade miscellaneous items for Void Plumes, which in theory should mean less grinding. And the second thing is about farming blueprints. Let's head on over to Quinn. Right now, if you want to farm the Hespar blueprint or the Aeolak blueprint, you gotta do this specific bounty, which is a bit unfortunate if you are trying to farm a specific thing, you have the other one, or you don't have any interest in it. Thankfully, these will be split up. So you're gonna be able to farm the Aeolak blueprint on its own bounty and the Hespar blueprint on its own bounty. And that is pretty much it. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Let me know what you think about these upcoming changes in the comment section down below. For my two humble cents, fantastic. Love them for the most part. I just don't know if it's gonna be enough to tie us over till TennoCon hits. You can also catch me on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, all the usual places. But until next time, my friends, bye-bye.